Well, howdy folks, and welcome back. Let's see, all I did was burn the turn from the previous video. We got a guard dog on our scout. Fantastic. This here in history, I'll scroll down here and you can pause it if you want to look. Museum of Alexandria, Ptolemy III. Ah yes, the Battle of Beneventum. Neat. Alright, let's move into this territory. See what we got. And it's winter, so we can't move very far.
For the glory of our people.
For the glory of our people. You heard it here first, folks.
We've been halted.
We fight for you, my lord.
We will push as far as we can, I do believe. Well, Zero's kind of slowing us down just a bit. Not too much, though.
My lord.
They are weak. They are weak and unprotected. Oh, boy. Oh, you guys are going down next turn.
For the glory
We'll put you on patrol, just to reduce the cost a little.
Faster, we need to move.
At your command.
Oh, you poor souls. You poor souls. All you've got is levy spearmen. I'm going to enjoy this. Yeah. And soon we should get some contact with nations up north. In fact, I think I'll send my spy out next turn before we even begin the siege. And by siege, I just mean assault, because there ain't gonna be much of a siege, folks. More like a wholesale slaughter. And then we can send Zero home, probably. I don't know how soon we'll need an army. After this, it may be better to just focus on economy for a few turns. I'm not sure. I need to send the spy up and see how close the nearest city is. I mean, it's not impossible that we'll need to expand into Arabia first, but as I said before, I'd rather not. I would much rather not. Oh. Oh. Well, how about that? How about that? They do have an army. Well, that's easy enough to counter. That is easy enough to counter. Okay.
We fight for
First
you, my
off,
lord. Take siege to the settlement.
bam.
First stay for battle.
That's the for battle.
For honor and great glory.
This should be an easy enough battle, and then afterwards, I can only assume they're gonna move to Axum? I'm not really sure. We'll see. Maybe they'll move back to defend their old city, but I highly doubt it. They've also got the plague, so they'll lose troops on the way. Don't think they can reach Axum this turn, but basically all I'm gonna do is just raise another army with some mercenaries. In fact, I'll probably loot this city. It's bad for my happiness, but I think I will loot it for the cash. It'll help me to establish the rest of my empire.
To victory.
Yeah.
Besieging settlement.
I could auto-resolve this, but I don't think I will. Oh, I like this battle track. Ooh, and we get to see our quilted cataphracts. Yeah! I'm about it. I am here for it. Okay, cool. They have chosen not to sally forth again. I like it. Their city shouldn't be... Hopefully it won't screw up my CPU again. Like, please don't deploy all your soldiers in exactly one spot. That would be great. Thanks. They probably will charge out at me again. Would be my guess. Just because I have two armies. I should really position myself somewhere where I can use cavalry. Well, the plain right in front of their city seems as good a place as any, doesn't it? Okay. Let's do a single line here. Single line to back it up. Let me just move everything. For the sake of convenience. Simple enough.
Orders, my lord.
I'll have you guys hang out over here, I think. I'll have Zira come to support the right flank. And left flank, Gulted Cataphracts. Now those are cool. Look at him. Look at this. Man, that's awesome. I love it. These are real cool looking. Got the little designs on their spears or little feathers or something. Interesting. These poor horses must be so hot. Oh well. They'll live, right? Right. Fuck it, I'll put the skirmisher with this cav. We are at your command. Better be. No? That should do it. I'll have Zira come to support us in a minute.
Let us take battle to our enemies. We shall chase these birds away. Put this army to flight. They lack our resolve. They lack our discipline. Draw your swordsmen and let us chase them off.
Yeah.
Advance at speed. Gentlemen.
We'll have Zira and these two. Boom. That's a pretty significant cavalry force. And we'll just have the spears run up. Ideally into some form of flanking position. Are you coming for my cav? You sure look like you're coming for my cav. That's fine. You guys spread yourself out and attack my line into my javelins. I look forward to it. Good freaking luck. Okay. Zira, why are you up there? Yep, just let them come out. They're all divided up already. These are just hunters. They are not very well backed up. Let's advance. Gotta have some fun, right? Gotta have some fun. Let's do that. These guys are really well armored too, so I'm curious to see how they'll perform. I'm guessing pretty well. Aw, they're gonna counter me with those spearmen. Boo! Don't care. Charge! Wham! Look at the number drop. Okay, pull back. Oh shit. They have their own cav. Run! You fools! Oh, we only lost one soldier in that charge. Ooh, wasn't paying attention. Cool. Okay. They have a lot of archers. Go ahead and support them, please. Thank you. Just charge whatever you can. Definitely helps to be able to overwhelm your enemies with this army type, I think. Shoot their general to death, please. Their units are not disciplined. They will die easily to, they'll lose morale if their general dies. Quite quickly, I believe. Let's start having my cavalry deal with these archers and such. There we go. Their general's already routing. R.I.P. your army. Whoa! What are you doing over there? You actually charged my quilted cataphracts. It's not going to go well for you. Go for it. Yep, they're all going down now. In fact, Zero, you handle those. We just have a huge cavalry advantage. Whoops. Forgot to move my general up. Silly. How silly of me. Well, I never have been amazing at micro. Huh. How did my quilted cataphracts get in there? It's because they're not in guard mode. Zero, you doing alright there? They've got some units returning here and there. No big deal. Yeah, and you can definitely tell those quilted cataphracts not too prone to taking damage. They are doing fine. Just fine. Come on, Zira. Do your job. Here, I'll have your wing support you. There you go. Yeah, this is pretty much over. Get those calves some more XP, yeah? Get some more kills. Here, this should finish them off, I think. Boom. Really? Why are you still fighting? Really? You should not be still alive. Come on. Die. Come on, Zero, do your job. Just in case those come back. They're still not gone. Here you go, army. Okay, fine. They got it. Piece of cake. Took less than 10 minutes. 300 losses to nearly 3,000. Yeah. As predicted. Wow. 300 kills on those cataphracts. Yeah, boy. Feels good to have such a powerful unit so early in the game. I mean, I guess the Romans get their Triarii early, and the Spartans have their, Spartan Hippeus. Royal Guard. But you can't really use the Spartan Royal Guard as freely as you can just use a wing of cavalry. But I like that balance. It feels like most factions have at least one really strong unit. And they're balanced pretty well by being really expensive. You can calm down, battle music. Let's see, I do want to loot this, I think. Yep, sure do. As I figured, potential rebellion next turn, that's fine. Let's pull out of the city, let's see what we're looking at now. Negative 50. Yeah, about as expected. Yeah, trade settlement's fine. Fishing port... Yeah, we'll keep it. Shrine of Serapis. +4 public order. Is this one of ours? I think it is. I think it'll count as our culture. And what's this? Right, one of these. No, we will dismantle this one. So yeah, that's a pretty steep hit to public order. But we knew that was coming. I should have attacked with Zira first, so that Adarkamani with his whole army would actually be able to chase this unit across the desert, this army here. That's okay.
Move forward.
Set to patrol. Let's actually see what we're like if we just turn taxes back on, but at the lowest amount. Yeah, that's alright, I think. Yeah, that's not much of a difference. Okay. And we can set up like something like a -4 food, 4 growth. Ooh, we're out of food. Right. Next turn, when this fishing port goes through, we should be back in the food. That's actually pretty unfortunate. This army is still very capable of fighting, so I will opt to keep taxes up to not lose all of the money I just got from looting, please. And if we're going to be losing food anyway... Yeah, we'll get this extra public order. Let's start repairing that as fast as we can. Zero got her first level. We will also get Knight Commander. Give her some cunning for funny. Fundings? I don't know, man. Leave me alone. You can't expect genies from me at all times. Yeah? Yeah, I think we'll keep it. I don't think I'm gonna risk it. I don't think I'm gonna recruit anything over here at Axum. Wait, it's negative 65 now? Is that a guaranteed rebellion? Yeah, it is. Damn it. What military presence? No one's standing in the city. You're a liar. So, no taxes. Oh no, it doesn't matter. That's weird, because military presence, I believe, should only be a negative if we're standing in the city, and we're definitely not.
Get those stakes in.
Guaranteed rebellion isn't that awful. You can handle it with some ease. Unfortunately, this area is so wide that if the rebellion doesn't happen here, it's going to be actually pretty bad. Because it'll be hard to catch them. No, well, they're going to be pissed anyway. Well, see, now they went down to negative 50, okay? Game, you're bullshitting me a little, aren't you? Did I actually go into ambush instead of patrol stance? There we go, negative 49. That's what I was seeing earlier. You be consistent, game. Don't bullshit me. Ooh, now we have access to other factions, who hopefully don't hate us as much.
I greet you in my
Oh, trade with me.
Before you say anything, know that I
Trade with me.
speak my
Trade with me.
in Pharaoh's name.
Everyone hates me in this area because because of our faction trait of them liking us even less than normal. Oh well. Moving on. Did I forget to tax them? I think I did. Oh well. Anyway, we're losing so much happiness because it's a negative 40 debuff to public order for one turn due to the looting. Kind of reasonable. Kind of reasonable. I'm not mad. And we'll see what this army does. It shouldn't be able to reach us. It shouldn't. So, with all the money that we took from looting, we could, in theory, raise a few mercenaries, and hopefully that'll be enough to defend the city. Nope, they're going to loop back somewhere else. Okay. Alright. That's fine. Yeah, food shortage, I know.
My hard work has been rewarded.
Okay. Them moving into my territory gave the Medewi city the plague, because of course it did. Why wouldn't it, right? You know? Makes perfect sense. Okay. Let's see, this is a fleet. I think with that in mind, we're going to have to leave Zira over here by Ptolemy-Theron. For a couple turns at least.
Ready for battle.
And he can't move that far. He's moving through desert. Well, we'll just move this way, I do believe. And he shouldn't be able to reach us through solid desert, so we'll set to patrol stance there. And we won't lose so much happiness. We're losing negative 10 per turn for 2 turns, because of course we are. Sage has leveled up. I want to go for these ones for the public order. Minus 3% up, minus 2% upkeep. That's good. Ooh, plus 2 public order here from the Goldsmith Ancillary. Yes, please. We really need public order techs. In fact, I'm going to shell out for this temple here for 8 public order per turn. And I think we're also going to shell out for this Eastern Wrestling Arena. Yep. And then the next thing we'll want long-term is going to be food, actually. So screw this. Give me food. These gold talents will be great later game. Not so much now, because we can't trade with anyone because everyone hates our guts.
I will do you the honor of listening to your terms, hoping to hear wisdom and profit in them.
Yeah. They want all of the money forever. Alright. That works. Oh, you know what? We're losing all of this because we've got the edict going. So this food shortage could end, but we would lose a little more public order per turn. It's due to conquest still, I think. Yeah, provincial instability. Well, we're losing more food as well, or happiness, because we're also out of food, so we're not even gaining that much. It's also the slaves. Do we have a sell slaves edict? That would be the most helpful, I think. Yep. So I say +2 public order from luxuries. So we get, so like because of the food shortage, we're only getting 3 food or 3 happiness. Let's see if I can explain this. Where is it? What? Oh, okay. +6 public order, right. So, due to the food shortage we're having, we're actually losing a public order per turn. So we're only gaining 5 public order total out of this, and we can't retrain our troops. Our troops aren't replenishing, rather. If we just sell the slaves, which we're losing -5 public order per turn from, that public order down per turn it'll eventually be gone. So we'll gain more public order by getting rid of that. And we'll get a +2 bonus because just you get +2 while running the edict. So that should help us with public order long term. Up to like maybe +7-ish public order. Okay. That was not particularly well explained, but you know what? I'm tired. Leave me alone. An old man. This fleet will probably suicide itself into this city. That's why I've got 0 there to defend it. Okay. Definitely looting that city was a dangerous move. It was not the safest move I could have done. I should have just occupied it, but I was really more concerned about getting the money. And this is our home province. It'll recover just fine. Within 5 or 6 turns, it'll be almost positive again in public order. Not a big deal. It's much more important to me that we have a solid position and we completely eliminate these opposing factions. Because their existence is unacceptable. I can only presume these troops are moving to take Medewi. Yeah, they are. You're not going to reach it in time. They're just going to keep taking attrition because they have no cities. Rather strange. Oh wow, the game has decided that we'll have a rebellion next turn. Due to raiding. I see. Zira, will the game let me get away with some bullshit here? Ah? There we go. Alright. One more turn without a rebellion. Got this. Doing God's work. Their army is so weak now. Let's go ahead and move out. Yep. I mean, we're basically fighting half an army, and our army is so much better. And we're still losing public order. Ugh.
As you command.
The slave unhappiness is going down. Provincial instability will go down too. Taxes is part of it. Well, it's not that much of a part of it. Okay. Taxes are as low as they can go. Events are -3. The plague is a -10. That should go away next turn. Yeah, and military presence. I think it's this that is indicating military presence. That should go away next turn once we kill these. Fortunately, our troops are actually immune to desert attrition. You know, honestly, their army is so weak right now that I probably don't have to touch them at all, but they will start raiding. In fact, we may have a rebellion next turn, because that ship, that fleet may come back and immediately start raiding again and tip us over into unhappiness, into a riot rebellion. To be honest, I expected the fallout from looting to be bad, but I didn't expect it to be this bad. It's okay. It's still recoverable. We may end up spending our money on dealing with a rebellion, but it happens. We're pretty isolated down here. Yep, there they go. I don't see them raiding. Good. Foreign policy. +3. Or no. Hang on. So why am I catching the plague with a +8 to sanitation? Scipio, explain.
Ready for greatness.
Is it because we stepped out onto the and attacked the fleet?
For the glory
Is it
of
because fuck you, Lysander? Seems kind of like fuck you, Lysander.
Hard on the oars.
That's the sense I'm
Waiting
getting.
for your command.
Watch, the city's probably going to get it next turn now. Because we happen to be nearby.
Move.
Or because I moved through the city. Or because, as I said, fuck you, Lysander. There doesn't have to be a reason. The reason is fuck you. Zira has a public order ancillary. That's nice. There we go. We're at +8 now. Finally. Fuck.
At your command. To victory!
That's okay, though. Next turn we'll have -2 because the city will have the plague, too. Got him. I think I'm just going to auto-resolve this. 83%. I'm feeling lazy. We'll free the captives, whatever.
Your next command, my lord.
That's fine. These guys will replenish by the time we use them next, I'm sure.
Make haste.
Full patrol, even more public order. What are we looking at now? Kind of hard for me to read the numbers on these. Yeah, still kind of hard for me to read the numbers. Slaves are down to a -3 for unhappiness. Let's go back to the bread and games edict then. For the extra +6 public order. Make sure we recover as quickly as possible from this dreadful plague and war.
How can I serve you?
That should do us just fine. Just fine, I tell you. Yeah, no one in this area wants to trade with us.
I greet you in my... Come,
Nope.
noble visitor. Sit and ease your worries by speaking.
Nope.
Let the peace of Pharaoh.
Yeah, no one wants any relationship with us, so the solution is we're going to have to kill them, okay? Okay. Total war. Total war it is. And of course, eventually these factions along this coast here will, you know, they'll just send fleets to kill us for the reasons. Alright. So we can get +8 per turn and go to normal taxes. Let's split the difference. We'll go to +11 public order per turn and low taxes. We should get plenty of growth. How much growth are we looking at for low? Yeah. Nah. We'll stick it at low. 1800. I think it'll be good. Well, with that in mind, I mean, we're getting plenty of public order now. I think we should cancel this. Yeah, I do. Because we'll get plenty of public order out of here. Let's cancel that, and we'll actually go for that barracks. That'll get us our really good archers.
We fight for you, my lord.
It's one of the strengths of this faction. They have some of the best archers in the game. IMO.
Advance.
Oh, I don't need to move forward. Oops. Another question is Arakamani going to be the one to actually advance his troops into other foreign territories? I'm thinking no, but how good of a leader is he? I don't know. It's not here. It's because he's not in the city currently, I think. I'll probably sit him in Medewi proper in a minute, and we'll see how good of a leader he is. If he's not a particularly good leader, then he can fight people. But if he's a good leader, I'll keep him here. Good for the Empire, you know? But I think that calls it for an episode. Mostly campaign map bullshit, but no biggie. We'll do more stuff next time. See you then.